Uh, I have been looking at the question Q&A box, and I have seen quite a few questions on renewals. Also, the poll results indicated that almost 50% of you have not created your application. I have a short presentation. Please pay attention. I will answer all your questions, and you will be able to do not worry about scholarship, because we are here to help you. We want you to apply for your scholarship. We will provide you scholarship. We will answer all your questions. Okay, please just have a look at this presentation. Okay, the last date for creating your renewal application is 31st October 2020. Note that you can upload your documents even after October 31st, not to worry about it, but you cannot create your application after October 31st. So I repeat again, students, please create your renewal application with minimum documents. What documents you can create without waiting for college results, etc., I will come to that. So as you can see, because of the COVID year, we are not asking you to get attestation from your college or from your facilitators. For this year, attestation is not required on any of the documents. As you can see, 117 students have not yet applied from West Bengal out of the 292 students. Renewal applications, we have seen only part of you. Another 117 applications are yet to come in. Maximum applications are from Jadavpur University. 55 of you have not created your application, and some of the medical students also from Medical College Kolkata, Neel Ratan Sirkar Medical College. Some of you have not created application. Our request to you to first create your application with the basic documents. Now, what are those documents? Okay, for most of the engineering students, these are the questions. Even semester exams have not been conducted. You do not have even semester grade cards, and you have not paid the college fees because the college has not asked you to pay. These are the kind of questions I've seen in the Q&A box also. So here is the solution for you. Create your renewal application with the basic information. Upload these following documents. Your college ID card can be uploaded instead of the bona fide certificate. I understand that bona fide will only be issued by the college. So right now you don't have the bona fide certificate. No issues with that. Please upload your college ID card instead of that. You upload your bank passbook copy. Some of them have to also put a statement of what you have received scholarship last year. Club both the bank passbook copy as well as the statement and upload it in that placeholder. We understand that the statement of expenses also is issued by the college, and you may not have it because you're all doing online classes from home. You can upload, you try to get the statement of expenses from your college by writing to them. If it is not possible, please upload previous year statement of expenses. The oath and pledge document and the parent declaration document, these are the two documents which have changed this year from FFE. So download the new version which is available in your renewal application form. And also we have already also sent it to you by email. So please download the new version, take a printout, sign it, and then scan and upload that. You need to write a letter of thanks to your donor. It has to be in Word document, not PDF like the rest of the documents. This is a special document only in Word. Write a letter of thanks to your donor, informing him about your progress, academic progress, and any other extracurricular activities which you have undertaken in this academic year. Please inform all those things in the letter of thanks. You can upload that also. Most of you might have got your odd semester grade card by now. I understand in some of the departments in Jadavpur University, you have not received even the odd semester grade card. It is okay. Do not upload anything in that placeholder. Leave it empty. And even semester also, if you have not received, leave it empty. If the college has asked you to pay some kind of fees for the next year of your college, then you have to upload that receipt. If you have paid online payments, even that receipt is fine. Online receipt, please upload that. If you have not paid any fees, please wait. Do not upload anything there. Do not upload last year's receipts. It is no use for us. We cannot process based on that. We understand you all are at home. you all do not have hostel and mess receipts, it is all right. Do not upload last year receipts. We cannot work with that. Okay, another important point I would like to say is some of the colleges, you can download your grade card from the college portal. When you do that, please ensure that your name, your roll number, if your year of study or college name, these details, if they are visible on the top of the screen, please take a full screenshot so that those things are captured in the document what you upload. Otherwise, it's very difficult for us to take it as a proper grade card. All right, moving on. Some of you have asked this question: what is it if you have not, suppose you are in the first year of medical and MCI has issued the guideline that exams will not be conducted until the college reopens. We understand that, we know that, we are cognizant of that fact. What I want you all to do is, even though you have not moved to your second year, please mention that year 2 sem 3 is the one you have to mention in year in which studying. Otherwise you cannot create your application. And grading system as class or whatever CGPA you would like to mention that. Your percentage is not known, leave that empty. That is not a mandatory field. If your failure ATKT is currently not known, you can fill it as no right now. Once you get your results, we can always change this parameter. You can keep us informed. So whatever is mandatory fields, please fill it with whatever information you have and proceed with the application. If you do not create your application before 31st of October, please note you cannot create your application. The window will be closed. So request you to first create your application with the basic information. For medical students, like I already told you, first year we will wait for your grade exams to be conducted and your grade cards to be received. And even if they have not asked for fees, we will wait for it. Please leave those placeholders empty. Let your application be in incomplete status only. Don't try to keep on submitting it. Second year students, we understand that your exams will be conducted much later. So you can upload your first year MBBS results, which is already with you. And if you have fee receipts, please upload them. Third year MBBS students also do not have any problem. So you can upload the second year MBBS results. And if your college has asked for fee receipts, please pay it and upload there. If they have not asked, please wait for them to ask. Once they take the college fees, you please upload the receipts there. Okay, what you should not do. Some of the fields you cannot access using your mobile phone. So please use a laptop or a computer. Your renewal application will move smoothly because some of the drop downs do not work in the mobile phone. Upload all the receipts after June 2020 only, because we cannot take anything before in the previous academic year. We cannot consider that. If you do not have hostel and mess bills, it is okay because you are studying from home. Do not upload last year receipts. Only whatever college fees you have paid for registration for the next year, please upload that. As I already told you, bona fide you may not have, you may not be getting from college. Upload your college ID card, that will do. Oath and pledge, I already spoke about it. Use the new versions. And on grade cards, please ensure that the college name and the year of studying semesters are mentioned. Do not just upload some marks, because we cannot take it as an authentic grade card. So I have come to an end of it. Taruna?
Thank you, Shubha. I think most of the questions what students have asked has been answered through this presentation. Students will also be circulating the question and answer fact book with you over the email. So all the answers which Shubha has given on this during this call will also be answered through that question and answer document. Shubha, there is a question. It says, all my payment documents are in college due to travel restrictions. I'm not able to go there. I do not have an ID card and also bona fide card. What should I submit?
Okay. If it is possible, please write to your college to issue you an a duplicate certificate. Talk to them, explain the situation to them. If there is somebody working in the college student section, if they're able to issue you an copy of the receipts, that would be very helpful. Yours is a special case, so please write to scholarships@ffe.org. We will specifically tell you what to do and help you out with that. Yeah, Tarun.
There is a student asking, I do not have even semester grade card, but since it's mandatory, so what other documents are not getting, so that's why my other documents are also not getting updated without
Like I
it.
explained to you,
What do I
yeah.
do?
Okay, Taruna. Thank you. Like I explained to you, if you do not try to submit the application because you do not have all the documents, leave the application in incomplete status, upload only the documents which are proper and correct, and leave the application as is. Once you receive your grade cards, you can upload them and then click on the submit button, and then your application will be complete. Yeah,
Thank
Taruna.
you. A student asked, my application shows documents missing. A mail from FFE says to upload the copy of passbook showing the scholarship amount transferred. But where is the space of uploading it?
Okay, like I told you in the presentation, please club your statement along with the passbook copy. The first page of your passbook, you're taking a copy of that, club it with the statement and upload it in the same placeholder. We understand there is no separate placeholder. Club both together to 2 pages and upload it in the passbook copy place.
Thank you. A student says, I once called my facilitator early in the lockdown. Do I need to call again for scholarship renewal?
It is good to be in touch with your facilitator. So please call him and inform him about what are the trainings you have taken, where are you with the renewal, and how are you doing your online classes. There is no harm. But if you have called him during the COVID situation, that date will also work, provided it is after May 2020. You can enter that date and proceed. If not, you can always call your facilitator. Please remember, the facilitator is like your mentor, who will guide you, will help you, because he has more information, more experience with life. Thank you, Taruna.
Thank you. A student says, what if my facilitator changes? Whom should I contact?
Your facilitator, normally a facilitator does not change. If there has been any change, you please contact us on scholarships@ffe.org, or the phone numbers which you have on the website, the landline numbers. We will paste it on the chat box for you. Please call us. We will guide you which facilitator to contact.
Thank you, Shubha. There are a lot of questions which are coming up that we do not have results. Mainly, they are based on results that we do not have semester mark sheet. What do we upload? Anything, Pratna, which you see and I'm missing?
No, I think one of them just says that I can't understand what is filling up a renewal without submitting.
All right. Yeah, like I told you, the scholarship window will close after October 31st. So no problem. The moment you create your renewal application, it gets created in our database, even if you have not submitted it. Please understand that it gets created even if you upload 1 or 2 documents which we have requested you as a basic documents, like college ID card, your passbook copy. These are the things. These are the documents which you already have: parent declaration and pledge, oath and pledge, letter of thanks. There are almost 5 documents to 6 documents which you can always upload. It will only keep the status as incomplete, which is fine. We understand most of the colleges in Kolkata, West Bengal, the results have not been declared. So we will wait for it. We will wait for your colleges to declare the results. Please understand, without the results, we cannot process your application. Without the college asking you to pay some fees, we cannot process the application. But we cannot wait indefinitely for you to create the application. Create the application with the basic documents, and we will wait for you to upload the documents. Even after October 31st, you can upload documents. I hope I'm clear, and I hope
So
I've
Shubha,
answered. Yes, Sudha.
I think the point is that you cannot create your application after October 31st. You would have
Yes.
missed the deadline. So you have to create it before October 31st, and you can even submit after that time. Is that correct?
Correct, Sudha.
Yes.
You have to create it before October 31st.
Yes.
If you do not create it, then after 31st, there will be no place for, it will not accept your application at all. So you can upload documents after October 31st, no issues. You can submit it after October 31st, no issues with that.
Shubha, we have one more question. Sumit Kumar asked, what should be placed in place of fee structure of college?
You can upload last year's fee structure. That is totally acceptable.
Okay. Mohammed asks, can I submit library card issued by college in place of identity card?
If you do not have your college ID card, all right, we can make some exception, but please write to us on scholarships. We will check your specific case and we will help you out.
Okay, thank you. Pratna, do you have?
No, I think a few questions are there about the passbook, Shubha, that they have uploaded only the main page, passbook page, and not the bank statements.
Yes, you can always replace the document. Please create a new document with the first page of passbook and attach the statement of statement of the scholarship amount received last year. Club them both into one PDF document and you can replace that document. That is not an issue. Yeah, Pratna, thank you.
Yeah, sure. I think more or less they're repetitive questions.
Yeah, we have covered almost all the questions.
And maybe Taruna, we can talk about that we will share a YouTube link with all the scholars where we have captured these questions, the free FAQs, basically frequently answered questions. These will be shared with the scholars, so you can take a look at them once again if you are not able to completely catch up on what was said today. But we hope we have answered most of your questions. So definitely we will share the YouTube link and that will help you answer your questions.